Okay, the next little dish here, guys, is another side dish. Something I've been cooking for a while now and absolutely love. It's really simple and super delicious. It is essentially just oven roasted potatoes, twice baked. And then what we're gonna do is layer on top of them some fresh ginger that's mixed in some sauce with some seed mustard, some a whole juice of a lemon, and then some olive oil, and it's absolutely delicious. So you can see here, guys, I take fresh ginger and I dice it up quite chunky, and then I squeeze the juice of a lemon and throw in just a dollop of seed mustard and olive oil. I'll mix that all together, and then originally I'll bake the potatoes first. I'll show you those in a moment. For 40 minutes on 425 degrees with just a little olive oil and salt and pepper. Then I'll take them out and just rough them up just a bit. So they're not necessarily mashed, but kind of broken up just slightly. And then I'll put them back in the oven for about 10 minutes to get them kind of crispy and get some of that crispy outer layer going. And then when you take it out, you just take this dressing and you drizzle it all over on top of the potatoes, and then just let it sit for like 10 minutes. You want the ginger really fresh still and not cooked much, and you'll bring out a ton of flavor with that and the lemon. This one's one of my favorites. Okay, I've just pulled the potatoes here, guys. I just usually take a wooden spoon, typically. Like I said, you don't want to break them up too much. I'll just give them a little breakings like that. They're not quite cooked yet. They're starting to caramelize. Just break them up just a bit. Really important that you don't crowd the pan that you're cooking them in. If you do, they'll steam and they won't get that kind of nice roasted bit on the outside there. Once I've broken them up a bit, I'll chuck them back in the oven for that 10 minutes, let them caramelize a little more before putting the fresh ginger lemon sauce on top. Okay guys, as you can see, these have come out of the oven now and they are second baked. You can see there's a little more crisp to the outside of the potatoes and they're broken up a bit. Now I'm going to take that sauce that I made, the fresh ginger, lemon, and mustard and olive oil, and just going to give it one last little quick mix. Take that and just throw it on top of those potatoes. Now always make sure that it hits kind of the hot parts of the pan a bit. And then you literally you just let that sit on top of there, guys, for about 10 minutes. The pork tenderloins that I were cooking, like I said, are now just sitting for another 5 more minutes here on the cutting board before I cut them up. There is the finished product of the yams with cinnamon, super simple but delicious. And that's the finished product, guys, of the zucchini with bacon and a little bit of orange pepper.